Welcome to the Anime Classroom, and today we are going to be talking about Failure Frame. This is one of the best anime I've seen in a long time, and it came out in 2024, and there's going to be some problems getting a second season. The studio that made it is known for not really putting a second season in on their anime. There's a few anime exceptions that they have made where they have multiple seasons, but it's very rare for the studio, and unfortunately, they made such a great anime. The story is fantastic, but I gave it 5 stars, as you notice right here. I highly recommend you watch it. The more people that watch it, the greater chance we will have for a season 2. This story is an isekai where everyone, like on this bus right here, gets summoned to another world by some type of goddess, alright? Now, this goddess says that there's a evil demon that kind of, wants to take over the world, blah, blah, blah. It's the same as every isekai. However, it's not. It's actually the goddess who is the bad guy, right? And she clarifies the main character as some kind of E-class and banishes him. But in reality, he's probably the most powerful person on the planet. He uses, red mage skills like sleep and paralyze and poison in order to destroy his foes, and only the goddess seems to be immune to it because she has the shield thing, but every other monster is not. And it's almost like solo leveling where he just non-stops levels. He gets past level 2000. But that's not even the best part of the story. That's pretty blah for isekai, right? Where this story gets so interesting is the relationship that he has with his elf companion he meets later on. With his elf companion, right? His elf companion here, I can't really pronounce her name. It's something like Sarah. It's something with an S. I just call her Sarah in my mind. But she's original knight captain of her kingdom that was betrayed by the king, and she later becomes the sword of the main character, kind of like Shield Hero with Raptaria. But she is actually very competent and very powerful on her own. Of course, the main character is a little bit more powerful. His name is Mitsuri, but I can't pronounce it well, so I just call him the MC, right? It's just a fantastic story. It ends up being a love story because she falls in love with him and he falls in love with her, but he's out for vengeance against the goddess that tried to kill him at the beginning of the series. And his goal is to reach the goddess and find a way to destroy her shield. So, as you saw right there, but this series is so unique, and the story's really well done. There are problems with the animation. There is some low-quality 3D animation that takes place in this because of the show's limited budget. But the story stands on its own. It's really well done. Main characters includes the MC, the elf girl. They also get a dark elf girl, a leopard person, and he has a pet slime and a pet killer horse thing. But I highly recommend this anime. I don't want to give too much away, but it's on Crunchyroll. More people watch it, the more chance we get a season 2. The story is that good. If we don't get a season 2, I'm reading the light novel. That's just the end of it. I love this series. Absolutely love it. If I were to give it a rating, I give it with just the one season, a 9.2. If we get more of the story and more seasons, it could be a 10 for me. This has the possibility of being a 10. The only other series I felt this way before out of the series I've seen this year, it's probably Secrets of the Silent Witch. As far as a newer series with only one season. Previous shows that have hit 10 out of 10 for me in just one season is really rare, but I'll tell you, it is Free Ren, Apothecary Diaries, Spy Family, you don't get series like that very often, and this is almost as close as you get to that. I think the only other series other than Secrets of the Silent Witch that I was really excited for one season, and I actually gave it a 9.8, was the Saint one. Gets like betrayed by her fiance and sold to another country. That one is fantastic. 9.8 on that. But this is a 9.2 with just one season, and I have to downgrade it because of some of the animation problems. But the series as a whole is magnificent. The story is magnificent. All right, well, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching the Anime Classroom. I'll see you next time.